Hello.
Hello. What's
Hey,
going on? What's happening?
I'm fucking fanging for a beer.
Oh, same here. I'm inundated with beer at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, I've got probably potentially four that I want to drink in this sitting.
Wow.
Hmm.
Are they sponsored beers or just your beers?
Three sponsored beers and one Froth Rookies beer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Would you
Well,
like to see the three sponsored beers for the photo?
do you want to save one sponsor for next week and we'll do a different sponsor next week?
Yeah, well, I'll do them in the order in which they arrived. That sounds fair enough to me.
See, I was gonna do the opposite. Only because actually I don't know why. Because I want to use this cooler. That's why. I want to use
What
this cooler.
cooler? Which one? Oh. Shh, put it down. Put it
Oh,
down.
sorry. Is that next week? That's a spoiler.
We'll make that next week, I think. Let's do the order in which it arrived. I'm assuming you got the same beer that I did.
Wait. What orders? You got a different order by the sounds of it.
I've got beer. I will drink beer on the show in the order in which they were received. I think that's only fair.
That's fair. I'm not doing that, but I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Shall I show you what I've got then?
Do it. Show me what you're working with.
I've got this Revel Brewing
God
Company
damn it!
Pacific
But that's not what
Haze.
I'm. But that's not what I'm doing. This.
What?
But I want to do. I want to do this.
No, that'll have to wait.
Oh fuck! All right. Stay over there. Okay. Sorry. Let's start.
Got to do the beers in order in which they receive. I
That's
actually
fair.
do want to drink that one with you
Hmm.
at the same time, and I do have a six pack. It's very tempting because there's one that says that well, they're basically smashable beers, so that I'm just going to have to hang on to them then. Well, that's
Okay.
all right. That means that I can drink this and the Portuguese beer.
That's a fair call. Okay. Well, I didn't fucking get. I didn't bring that. Should I?
You should go get that. You got
So,
some of this one, didn't you?
I sure do.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
then
One,
that's the
one,
polite thing to do. That's
just
doing the
you
beers
talk.
in the
You read
order in
through
which
the
they were.
description on the back, and I'll go get the beer.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, it's Revel Pacific Haze, and shout out to Huberto Doyle from Revel Brewing Company and my good mate Matthew Cuthbert. And I'm a big fan of this brewery because one of my best mates brews there. And so anyway, we've got Pacific Haze today. So it basically says on the tasting note here, Pacific Haze draws inspiration from enjoying a cold beer while overlooking the majestic Pacific Ocean. Brewed with Australian malt and our favorite hops
What are
from
you laughing?
Oceania, this beer pours a delicate yellow haze with tropical fruit flavors and a refreshingly crisp finish. I'm pretty sure that line about inspiration from enjoying a cold beer while overlooking our majestic Pacific Ocean. Oh no! See, when Maddie and I worked together at Southern
Before
Bay
you tell the
Brewing in
story, can we fucking
yeah
drink the beer, please? Because
yeah,
I'm
of course. Yeah,
hanging.
yeah, yeah. I don't
I'll
even
take a
know. You're that
screenshot and you can
thirsty.
drink the beer. Wait,
Oh,
screenshot?
I got to do your screenshot. Hang on a second. Okay, go. Just say something. So, all right, let me just pin you and that sort of thing. Here we go.
I didn't say anything.
That's okay. I got you.
Okay.
That's a very cheesy grin you've got there.
Oh, I'm just fucking happy. Just show us yours. Your beer, that is.
Uh,
Go. Yeah, love that shit. Okay, go on. Go on with your story. I'm gonna smash
yeah.
this.
So when I was brewing with Maddie when we worked together and first met at Southern Bay Brewing Company in Geelong, um, the then general manager, who I can't remember the name of, probably for the best,
Oh wow.
just long story. He decided he was going to do something that was going to take on Pacific Ale, and he
Yeah.
called it Southern Ocean Ale,
Oh yeah. That works.
and and had this cheesy tasting note which no one can remember and that sort of thing. And
Hmm.
yeah,
It's a beautiful color. With that.
bloody oath. Look at the beers in it. Look at
Oh, look
that.
at yours. Fuck, we gotta get another screenshot. Get the can and the fucking hang on. Get the bloody I'm just gonna fuck right off out of this pitch. No, I'll still do this, but get your
Yeah.
can as well as that, because that's a shot right there. Right, I gotta get the sponsored. Shit. This is the worst
Fuck's sake.
audio experience ever. Okay, all right. Okay. Fucking brilliant. Love that.
Oh my God.
All right. Okay. You can drink the beer.
Anyway, so yeah, let's have a look at this beer. Jesus, beautiful head retention, and my glass is clean. There you go.
Yeah, your glass is looking amazing. This is what it looks like in a schooner glass, if you want to know. That one there.
Oh, I dig it. That's good. Nice, nice hazy pale.
Nice.
Nice and a little bit of fruit happening. Pretty crushable. Yeah, I'd smash pints of this.
I'm going to drink this whilst fishing, I've decided.
Okay. That's a good, out the backyard.
In the backyard. Oh, this afternoon, I went outside because what happened last weekend was we bought a crab pot, right?
Yes.
And we chucked it out, and I didn't have any rope. Well, actually, we bought it and we got home, and we didn't have any rope for it. And we're like, we went to all this effort to go to BCF and buy this fucking crab pot. I had fish heads and everything to go in it. Didn't have any rope. So I MacGyvered up some stuff that you put on a whippersnipper. You know, the
the whippersnipper string. Yeah.
That shit. Tied it up, chucked it out. We're all excited. I didn't chuck it out in front of my house because I'm right at the end of the canal. So I walked down to a vacant block of land, like 3 houses down, and launched it off there. Left it there. And then in the afternoon, I was like, kids, go bring that in. I couldn't be bothered bringing it in. And they went out and it's like too hard. And so I don't know, I'll do it in the morning. Anyway, that was Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if this is some sort of crime. If all the vegans out there are going to get very offended at this, but I forgot about it, right?
Yes.
And when I say forgot about it, I mean I remembered it every day and put reminders in my calendar every day. And then I refused to deal with it because it was simply hard. And then yesterday I went at low tide specifically, pulled it out. There was fucking nothing in it.
Yep.
Mind you, this is on the corner of a canal where we barely ever see anyone even outside. No one's fishing, no one's crabbing, no one's boating. Just old people live here. They're just nice house on the river. They're not doing anything. Today, I go out the back. I see this dude walking on his pontoon for the first time. Walks out to the end of the pontoon. For the audio listeners, I'm doing a little walking
the walking fingers, yes.
Gets to the end. He starts pulling something in with rope, not whippersnipper line. Brings in his crab pot. He's got a fucking fish about that big and a massive mud crab.
Yeah, sick. He caught crabs.
Not that hard, apparently.
I know that.
All right. So, anyway, this is my fishing beer. All right. So, I'm going to be drinking this in the backyard while I'm fishing and crabbing. It's been a good start. Episode not.
There's no show notes. Is it really? There's no show notes. Is it that bad this week?
No, I've got some. I couldn't be bothered sending them to you because there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
I will. I'll share them with you.
Not even a Hendo Reacts.
Oh no, I've got a lot of Hendo Reacts actually.
Oh,
yeah. It's mainly Hendo Reacts.
Oh dear.
I went to Melbourne this weekend, so
I know I saw that. How fun is that? You went to some good restaurants.
I did go to some. Oh, I didn't put some on there. I didn't put Embler on there. I don't think on my old Instagram.
Ooh, how was that?
In the city, I think it's like a kind of an old school, well-regarded restaurant. I don't know. We might get comments saying otherwise, but it was really good. We went there with a friend who didn't eat meat much, so we just ordered all vegetarian stuff, and fuck, it was good. And Movida opposite Fed Square there is one of Aaron's favorites. So
yeah, good awesome. Spanish restaurant.
But I didn't even realize, like, we were, you know what we did? We were staying in Carlton, which, you know, for listeners to the podcast will know it's very close to the Sunshine Coast.
Yeah, of course.
We're staying in Carlton. On the last day, we had the day to burn. We didn't really have anything to do. So we walked from Carlton towards the city, right? We made it like we were like the north end of Carlton on is it Rathdowney Street? The one, yeah. But we were there. It's a fucking awesome spot.
Yeah, it's a nice spot.
The best. And then we walked towards Lygon Street, walked towards the city. We got like halfway down. It's like 10 o'clock in Melbourne. Literally everything is closed. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck Melbourne people do before 10 o'clock, but they don't leave their houses, obviously.
On a Sunday?
Well, I don't know. Any day. Definitely not on a Sunday.
They go to work.
Do they? Oh, okay. Well, I live on the Gold Coast. I'm not familiar with people doing that.
Right.
But okay. Well, I was there on a Saturday and Sunday, so I wouldn't know about that.
Okay.
They definitely don't leave their house on Saturday or Sunday morning before 10 a.m. But we walked towards Lygon Street. Nothing was happening. And we're like, why don't we just fucking walk the other way? So we walked the other way, went back past our place, started walking, I guess
North.
north.
Yes.
And then
Up
I was
Lygon
like,
Street.
once we run out of fun stuff to look at, we we're kind of looking at houses and stuff, and it was
Yeah.
cool. You know, Melbourne's awesome. So there's always something to look at. And then I was like, oh, fucking, we're going to work out where I am. And I'm like, oh, we're actually not that far from Brunswick.
No, you're not. No.
So I was like, well, we'll just keep walking for a bit. Maybe we'll get an Uber. We'll just see if there's fun stuff to look at. And we kind of looked at a bit of shit. And then we're like, oh, we could probably just walk to Brunswick. It's only like a kilometer away.
Yes.
And then so we got to the main street of Brunswick. And then we're like, oh, yeah, this is where fucking Hendo's old bar was. I remember this, and the Ale House project and all that.
Yeah. You walked up. Did you walk up Sydney Road or Lygon Street?
Sydney Road. So we went left and right. So we got to the start of Sydney Road, and I was like, oh, yeah, I know all this. I've been here before. Yeah. So I started walking along there. That does not fucking stop. Ever.
No.
Ever.
No. It does stop. Sydney Road stops.
Well, eventually.
When you get to Brewdog.
Well, that's the thing. See, we walked along that and we didn't even really stop. We just walked along there. We kind of saw a few shops, and it's like, fuck it, we'll keep going. There's interesting shit to look at.
Oh, so you can keep going and going and going.
Dude, that is the longest road of stuff I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's great. Sydney Road's awesome.
It's insane. And then because I had Brewdog on my mind because we'd gotten all of this way into the weekend without having a single beer.
Yes. What?
And I was like, I've never been to Melbourne and not just gone straight to the brewery. But I couldn't find a brewery open before midday because I would have gone to Stomping Ground. It was not.
You would have, yeah, but you would if you walked up Sydney Road, you would have like practically walked past Co-Conspirators.
Didn't open until 12. It was like 11.
Four Pines
wasn't open. It was like 11 o'clock, 11:30. Nothing was open. They were all open at 12.
Yeah, right.
But we did go past those places, and Brewdog said it opened at 12 or 11:30. It was. Anyway, but it was further away. So I was like, okay, we'll keep walking. We didn't make it all the way to the end, but then we got an Uber for like 5 minutes, like less, probably like 2 minutes.
Yes.
We're almost all the way there. And then got there 5 minutes before it opened. I'm like, fuck, it's going to be good to have a beer. And walked into this fucking prison where Chopper Reed was. Well, he wasn't there now.
No, in Pentridge. That's Pentridge Prison, yes.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I hope they're open. Walked into Brewdog. The place was fucking packed because it was Father's Day.
Yeah.
Hundreds of people in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you go in where the cells are and that sort of thing?
No. No, we had time for one.
I went to a beer festival in there. It was fucking excellent. Hey?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, literally, or each brewery had a cell and they set up a little table out the front of each cell and then you got a beer in the cells.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very good.
H division or?
Silver Block H, of course.
Nice. I didn't see that. We were in and out.
Did you get
a cool as fuck though? It was cool.
Yeah.
It was good too.
Yeah. Oh shit. There's the show notes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That sounds fucking amazing. Melbourne's such a good city to bloody roll around, that sort of thing, and hang out and all that sort of stuff, you know.
And it's all Palmers too, everywhere.
Have a good Palmers.
Yeah, there's no palmy Palmer.
No, that's as nature intended.
Well, I think that's how this argument happened, is because you've spent so much time in Melbourne, you just think that's normal.
That is normal.
Well, it's not normal, but it is normal in Melbourne.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, normal. Everywhere's Palmo.
Everywhere's normal.
Yeah, fucking hell. Didn't have one. It's too busy eating at nice restaurants, but that's fine.
Yeah. There's so much good stuff up there, eh? I really enjoyed living in Brunswick. I lived on Victoria Street when I first moved to Melbourne in 2013, I think it was, like 2013, I think. And it was so good. It's just a nice part of town. That's the part of Melbourne where I feel, at home, most at home. And, between that and Fitzroy and Fitzroy, Carlton, Collingwood, that's kind of where I really sort of hung out.
That's where
I've got a mate still lives down there, and he lives in Richmond, and that's kind of fun too. But man, that inner north is really my jam.
Dude, Melbourne it's unbelievable. We're staying in. We booked it like last minute. Didn't think twice about it. We walked down some cobblestone fucking path in the back of these buildings, go through a door, enter into this like terrace house where we're staying. This is like 8 o'clock at night. We got there because we flew on Friday night, which was stupid, but that's when the cheap flights were. And then we're like, we got to go out for dinner. And then I'm like, oh, we're not far from Lygon Street. We'll just go there. And so we literally just walked out of this cobblestone path. And I'm like, fuck, that smells good. Smelt some food, walked like 10 meters. And I thought I was on Lygon Street, but I wasn't. I was on that Rath Downey Street.
Yes.
And there's a fucking restaurant right there that's, I don't even know what it was, like Chinese, Japanese or something.
Yep.
And there's a spot in the window in those cool like bay windows right on the street.
Yep.
And I'm like, we'd be fucking crazy not to just go right here. It's 8 o'clock at night. We're going now at 8:30, I think it was. We go in there, spot right at the window, filled with like old people who obviously just go there all the time.
Yep.
Food was fucking awesome. Wine was cheap. It was like 20 meters from our place. That's Melbourne. You can't.
No, that's the good thing about Melbourne. I love it. It's just such a good part of the world, and legs hurt.
Been doing squats?
My personal trainers just destroyed me on leg day yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man. Anyway, it's arm day tomorrow.
Nice. You're getting into it. That's good, Hendo.
Yeah, you got to keep healthy is the thing.
Yeah. I've gone for 2 runs this week. I'm trying to get in the habit of on the Monday trying to run like a reasonable distance. And I'm trying to do a kilometer extra. I started at 5, now I'm up to 8. So I did 8 on Monday.
Yeah.
And then on the Wednesday, I'm trying to run a bit quicker.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard to stay in the habit, isn't it? But that's the plan.
You just got to get a routine happening, you know. So, having Cohen, the muscle destroyer, going and seeing him at a regular time and having him fuck your shit up, and then picking another 2 days a week to go to the gym. That's all I really want to do is just 3 days a week, in and out, get an hour, get in, get out, just do it, the thing. And just, it's kind of cool. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's good.
Nice.
Good little gym I'm at. But I want to see if I can go to there's another one up the top of the hill in my suburb that I want to go on, and which I should have the ability to go to. So check it out.
I like the same chain.
Same chain, yeah. It's not a big chain, but it's like, there's one up the road there. So, yeah. Anyway.
Very good. Right. Should we address our Monza predictions, because they were we're both losers.
Yeah. So
I mean, science said McLaren were going to perform well, and I said
that's right.
I was going to perform well.
I think I've come to the realization that McLaren are they're good. They're getting good on those medium pace circuits.
Yeah,
but Monza's so fast. And
it's a Ferrari circuit. Why didn't
Ferrari circuit? Yeah,
be like, hey, maybe Ferrari would do okay.
Well, they did.
They sure fucking did, but why didn't we say that?
I don't know. We're dumb.
And that's your boy, too, Science.
Yeah, Science. Yeah, he's good.
Science, you go, you predicted to win the world title this year. So let's remind us of that. Yeah. You got driver of the day, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you seen that guy who impersonates all the drivers? Did you introduce me to that?
He's very good.
We were hammered when we were doing that, weren't we? Someone showed it to me. It was hilarious. So.
Yeah, that guy's good. His Science is bang on.
He's good.
So we need to think of more things to bet on. It can't be F1 because we both suck at that, but that's all right. All right, some news. Gage Roads results. There's like not much news this week. There's like nothing. There's actually might be last week. This is actually last week's news, but whatever.
It isn't, yeah. 1st of September. Yeah, that is last week's news. Good drinks results in highlight tough market. What do we got here? Revenue growth of 52% for the recently completed financial year. How did they do that?
I have no idea. Isn't that insane? That's a lot.
But then go from $2.2 million profit to $157,000 loss.
I mean, $157,000 loss is not much on $100.
That's not much. No.
Revenue.
No.
1% loss on a business is doubling in size. That's insane.
Must be something in that P&L that's pulled it down a bit.
I think maybe because the venue, was such a big. Like it actually says down here the EBITDA on the venues versus the wholesale.
Yeah.
I think it's fair. It's quite a long article. Here we go. Hospitality revenue grew 123% to 29 million. I think Gage Road's Freo. So
yeah.
Third last paragraph. Its hospitality division saw EBITDA grow from 1 million to 4.5 million.
Yeah, wow.
Excluding the one-off. So they're making $4.5 million in profit on
not bad
retail, on hospitality, which means the wholesale business is losing money.
Well, hospitality revenue grew 123% to $29 million.
And $4.5 million of that is profit.
Yeah, which goes to show that, wholesale's shite.
Isn't that amazing, though? Like a business, even you get to that scale, and they've like if you've been
it's the same, but it's the same problem, just bigger.
Right, but it's a very efficient operation. It's like they don't have a whole lot of space out there. Everything's jammed in.
Yes.
And they're still basically break even, but they're growing at 50% a year. So it's like that's crazy.
Well, I can see that. I can see their hospitality revenue going up at that new place they've got on the Sunshine Coast and stuff like that.
That too, yeah.
And we'll see what happens.
But the other thing about Gage Roads is that, like, okay, they're breaking even now. They were very profitable a year and a half ago. What did they do a year and a half ago? They were about to acquire Stomping Ground.
Yes.
They came out and they said, you know what, market conditions are tough. It's probably not the best idea.
I think they probably should have gone on with that because of the retail venues that Stomping Ground has. And for $10 million, it was a bargain.
Possibly. I mean, is that why they bought it? Yeah, maybe. But I feel like they foresaw the fact that this year was not going to be a profitable year, like a year or so out more, and started hunkering down early, which is probably smart. But yeah, I mean, if they can't make profit, who can at this point? What independent brewery at a decent amount of scale can make money if Gage Roads can't?
Yeah, exactly.
They're doing literally everything right.
Yeah. Well, there's not much you can do about it because, it's just wholesale is just fucking terrible. So,
if Gage Roads are listening, send us some sponsored beer.
Yeah,
that would help. Wouldn't it? That would help if they give some beer. Would send them a lot of send them 12 new customers.
Yeah, absolutely. 12's a lot of customers.
It's a lot. They haven't reached out, but you never know.
Well, you never know. You're like in a big city. We've got Revel on board, so that's a good start.
Hell yeah, it is. All right.
Well, the weather's starting to get a bit warmer, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Which I don't want anymore. I don't want that anymore because I sell coffee now. I want it to be fucking cold. As soon as I fucking start selling coffee, it gets hot.
Yeah. People drink coffee anyway.
Yeah.
You're fine.
The heat is beer drinking weather, isn't it?
Yeah, but I still drink coffee in the morning.
Same. I don't give a fuck.
I bought a kilo of those Aldi Brazil beans. And they don't like the grinder on the old Barista Express.
Because they're made out of rocks, I think you find.
Yeah. It's just didn't go that well.
I'll send you some sponsored coffee, Hendo.
Fuck yeah. Sponsored coffee sounds great.
I'll send you a little bag because you got to keep it fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be sick.
You like bags? I'll send you a couple of bags.
Yeah. What sort of bags?
All right. Coffee bags, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, it is getting warmer. So what's your point?
So that means it's beer festival season.
There you go.
And
on the Gold
Festival
Coast.
season's fucking amazing. And so you've got Crafted Festival this weekend on the Gold Coast, which is going to be fantastic. I won't be able to make it because I'm judging beer at the Queensland Amateur Brewing Competition this weekend.
Oh, nice. That'd be fun.
But for those who are going, have a good time. There's some good bands on. There's fucking, what else is there on? That's right at the park at Broadbeach there. And
you've been to Crafted? You've been, right?
No, I've never been to Crafted Festival.
Never been. Hendo, you got to go, dude.
Is it good?
Best. Oh, dude, it's the best.
Polish Club are playing on Saturday and Tijuana Cartel on Sunday. It's a very multicultural music lineup, isn't it?
I don't know anything about Polish Club, but yeah.
You reckon they're Polish?
I have no idea. But Crafted is like the best festival. So you should go. Not you, because you're not going. You're busy. And I'm not going either. Okay. Got all my kids.
Oh, what are you doing?
I just got kids. They're not down for beer drinking festivals. But I went every other year. It's fucking awesome, and you should go. And that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you
it was always the best festival we did.
Yeah.
By a
Go
mile.
have some fun. Go
also,
drink some beer.
Predicted good weather this weekend. Sunny all day Saturday.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, excellent.
Get amongst it.
And then there's another festival that I'm looking forward to.
Wait.
Month.
What?
What?
There's also a too hard. There's also a list of beers.
Yes.
Which I linked to. Oh, it's too hard. There's like thousands of them.
Why don't you list the breweries?
All right. 27 South Brewing, 4 Pines, Ether, Ballistic, Bolter, Batch.
Okay.
I mean, that's just B. Better Beer, Behemoth, Black Ops, Black Flag, Bob's, Brick Lane, Brookvale Union, Brouhaha. That's just B.
That's just B.
Fuck me. There's a lot.
There's a lot of beers there. And they don't all start with B.
I mean, all those ones do, but...
Well, that's right.
Yeah, and Burley Brewing.
That's just heaps. Oh, of course, Burley Brewing. That starts with B as well.
Not Burley Barrels. Oh, fuck, too soon. Sorry. All right. Get on with Lager Palooza.
All right. Lager Palooza. If there was ever a beer festival that had Hendo written all over it, this is it.
When is it?
It is on Saturday the 30th through till Monday the 2nd of October. Guess who's drinking on a Monday?
About it this week?
Hey?
Why the fuck are we talking about it this week if it's not on for another month?
Because I'm excited about it.
Yeah, but we talked about it last week. And are you going to talk about it every week from now until it's actually on?
Yep. Because it's all the things that I love about beer and beer festivals.
All right.
A, it's lager. B, it's a Felons.
Yep.
Right. And C,
is that the place they have the stout?
That's where they have the stout. Exactly. Yep. And C, it's about lager.
Right.
I think it's fucking amazing. Have a look at the brewery lineup for this. You got Felons, Heads of Noosa, Your Mates, Range, Revel, Maddock, Fox Friday, Eagle Bay, King Road, Hop Nation, Hiker, Wayward, Moffat Beach, Bridge Road, Stompo, Garage Project, Lost and Grounded, and Two Bays. Now, that's the one that's got me very excited. I didn't see that one there. That's actually a pale ale, by the way. But no, we don't have that one there. It's not there. We can't even talk about it until next week.
What this you can talk about?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's on topic for one of the beers.
It is on topic. Yes.
They're not there at that event, but that's okay.
Right. Why can't we drink them tonight?
No, we can. I was going to not drink the other one tonight.
Oh, no.
I was going to save Rebel for next week.
No. We drink the beers in the order in which they were received.
That is 100% fair.
And so that means that we could definitely drink those beers next.
No, you're right. But my original plan was I wanted to put this on here because we've got a cooler and we've never got that before.
No, we've never gotten a cooler before. What does the cooler say on it?
Well, it says Courage 6.
Courage 6.
Yeah. And we got as a
what is Courage 6?
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
But my point
anyway,
Lost and Grounded. I didn't want to go another week without showing this Courage 6.
Excuse me, can I talk about this brewery? Lost and Grounded.
I'm going to put this away. Right.
Lost and Grounded is from Bristol in the UK, and that is Alex Troncoso, who was he originally built the Little Creatures Geelong Brewery, and then went over to the UK, started his own brewery. It's 8 years ago now, and apparently does one of the best pilsners in the world.
Yes, you mentioned this when you mentioned it last week, did I make a joke about doing a coffee collab with him? Because if I didn't, I'll make it now. Well,
I can make an introduction if you like.
Yeah, because I've got coffee and, you grind coffee and it's grounded and, that just works. That's a joke. Hendo's clapping like a seal, but there was no sound coming out. What the fuck was that about?
I don't know. Who knows?
Do that again.
Technology.
That was fucking... Oh, yeah, I think we've discovered this before. It doesn't pick up claps.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
All right.
So weird.
Okay. All right, Lager Palooza, whatever. It's not on for like a month, so not important. Go to Crafted.
Yeah. So look at this. There's like 2 types of tickets you can get at Lager Palooza. There's the $20 like lager, where you just basically get a festival glass and first fill. And then Love's Lager, which is $90, and you get all your beers included. And a festival tote bag and pin. And access to a private area. That's me.
Dude.
That's me.
I got to tell you.
There's 2 sessions per day.
Dude, I got to tell you something amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What's that?
It's good news and bad news, right?
Okay.
The bad news is I wasn't listening to a fucking word you said because you're talking about this bullshit lager thing, and I was so bored.
Yep.
I looked at my phone, all right?
All right.
And I apologize for that. That's the bad news. But the good news is I randomly looked at my phone and I got a message from Kev from Thirsty Merchants.
Yes.
There's, fuck, I don't know if we should read this off because this could be a surprise. Fuck, I'm going to read it. I got it. I got to read it.
I've got an email from Kev from Thirsty Merchants.
I got a text right now. It says, hey, mate, printed off some Boss and the Brewer tanks.
Huh.
Some of my crew will come in hot to Nerang around midday if you're still keen for us to come visit.
Fucking oath, man. I would totally take
I didn't even send him the logo.
He's magic like that.
Jesus.
Because you remember he did the Selfie King thing for PK? The hat.
Oh, he's got the embroidered thing. Yeah, you need the logo, don't you? You need like something.
Yeah, somehow he got it. And yeah.
That's amazing. That dude's a legend. Straight up legend. All right. Anyway, go on with your bullshit story. Sorry.
No, that's it. I've done my bullshit story.
Okay, sorry. I always pay attention, Hendo, but I just had a feeling. It was a an urge. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, awesome.
What should we do with these singlets?
Wear them.
No.
Might wear it to the gym.
We got to do it like a giveaway or a fucking something.
Oh, don't we get one?
I don't know. It depends how many he's got. We'll find out tomorrow.
Okay.
Speaking of people visiting me at Nerang, oh, wait, I've got to finish this one first. All right. Anyway, I got a visitor from Nerang, or to Nerang, and there's some beers in here, and they came in at this little cooler bag here. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, that's a wonderful cooler bag you got there. What does it say on it?
There's Courage 6 on the front there. It's got a little pouch on the front there. And it's got some surprises inside. We'll get
How
to
many
that.
beers would fit in that cooler bag?
I reckon you'd squeeze 6 in there with a little brick.
I reckon that's a good idea. Should we drink the beer?
Well, I got a half
here.
schooner here, but
yeah, well, I'm done. Let's fucking send it. Send it.
Right.
Come on.
I'm not spelling it through.
Drink it. Drink it.
Fuck
Come
me.
on. Good man. Come on. It's not done yet. It's a fucking schooner. It's a Brewdog schooner. It's like a thimble. It's that Scottish
pretty easy
thimble.
to drink.
All right, which one are we doing first? So what we've got here is a couple of Fortitude beers. We've got Courage 6, which is a pale ale, and Shori.
Is that like shawbreak, or is that got a Japanese meaning, the Shori?
I think it means victory in Japanese.
Nice. That's a good looking tin, isn't it? Look at that.
It is a good looking tin.
Photo.
I say we start it with that one.
Do it again. Photo.
Oh, I've got a double fist.
You think I've got a cheesy grin? For fuck's sake. Well, I didn't even take it yet. I was just giving you shit.
Oh.
Sorry.
You fucking peanut.
All
right, let's do this. We're doing the lager first, mate.
100% Lager Palooza. Dude, that's a sick looking tin, isn't it? Look at that.
I love it. It copped a bit of grief on fucking Brisbane Beer Barons.
Did it? The Shori?
Yeah. Yeah, no, both of them, because, it's just, people are dumb.
People are bored.
Yeah, all right. Jesus, nice and bright.
Is that why, I didn't see the Brisbane Beer Barons thing, but is that why Adam Shell was like arcing up about, because in the group, he thought I was having a go at him for thanking him for his beer. I was like, dude, chill out.
No. It's Matt Newbury, who's the CEO of Patrick Group and that sort of thing. posted in Brisbane Beer Barons, but he posted a photo of a couple of promotional, I think they're 44-gallon drums or something like that, painted up like cans.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what that was. I did not.
Well, look, exactly, but because the cans, those promotional 44-gallon drums don't have the style of beer didn't have the style of beer written on like the actual can does. It says Japanese style lager. I didn't
understand it was a drum. I thought I was like, are these actual cans?
No. They were 44-gallon drums. Yeah, of course. There was no banana for scale.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought they were actual cans. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
No.
Tins
No. They were actually 44-gallon drums. They should sell beer in that size. But anyway, nice bright beer. I'll give it that. Very pale. Good foam.
Dude, that's good. This should be at Lager Palooza. You just reminded me. I actually have a missed call from Matt Newbury, and I totally forgot to call him back from like a week ago.
Yeah, you should call him back, you bastard.
I feel bad about that.
Very malty. Very malty. There's a little bit of what have we got here? I can't read the fucking taste notes. Celebrate the crisp malt and mild bitterness of this lager that delivers on flavour for that standout beer occasion. There you go. Shory won. Victories won from within. That is very true.
Nice. That is true.
4.2%. I'd smash a few of these.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely got rice.
I want to see Fortitude go well. Like that, they were like the brand that we were like when we started. Govs was working there. That's where Govs was formed at Fortitude.
Yes.
At Mount Tambourine. They were on top of the game. They were basically the hottest 100. They were right up there. They're making cracking beers. Great brand. Ian Watson was working there with Govs.
Yep.
Good fucking history for Queensland beer. I want to see them do well, and this is good. I like it.
Yeah.
Tin.
This is brewed. The address that's on there is the ballistic address, but doesn't matter. Brew your beer where you got to brew your beer, I suppose.
Yeah, and they're owned by the same people, so that's all good.
It's all the same company, exactly. It's just like make your fucking beer. Who cares?
So this is is this like a wrap? This is a wrap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah,
looks. Yeah, that's good. I think it gives a bit more.
Good.
Those wraps are like they're real shiny.
Yeah, I think they're good. They're cheap. They're bloody, they're easy to apply and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of breweries in the US who actually have the shrink wrap machine on their canning line. Instead of which I think is a great idea. But
every canning line needs one more thing to fucking worry about.
Yeah, of course. It's another thing to break down.
Yeah, totally. No, I think this is good. It gives the more fucking Asian, when you go to China and you buy beer, it's all really shiny. And it's like extra quality special beverage on the side.
Yeah, extra super lickety split and all that sort of stuff.
Love that. All right. Thank you to Adam Shell.
Thank you, Adam Shell. Not that one, the other one, for sending through that one. And then we got the pale ale that goes with it as well. So, and I bought a new laptop this afternoon.
Did you?
It's got this fucking sick RGB bling going on with it. It's like rotating fucking pulsing colors and shit at the moment.
Can you show us, or is it
cool as fuck?
Am I looking out from it?
Oh, I don't want to drop it. I just bought it. But it's pretty sick.
It's a portable computer. You can take it from there to there, 1 meter away. Oh,
that can you see the? Oh, what's going on? It stopped now that I picked the fucking thing up.
Oh, yeah. Don't take my advice, dude. Stop buying Windows shite. Just buy a Mac already.
I bought a Windows machine because I like Windows.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that's it. Shut up.
How about when it rains it pours? We get Revel come in hot with the Pacific Haze, and then we got the Shory, the Courage 6. We got a fucking 6-pack cooler. We got Kev from Thirsty Merchants messaging with tank tops.
We're just inundated with gifts.
It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
We should be going to craft.
We don't deserve the gifts. We're just two dickheads just with a podcast.
We definitely don't deserve the gifts. That is for sure. Very grateful. It's been a long time too, because we haven't had sponsored beers. Well, I haven't in a very long time.
Yeah. We've just been hanging out. Yeah, it's good.
All right, let's do some Hendo Reacts.
Do I need sound?
You have to share your. I think they're all images, to be honest. You have to share your screen. You probably don't need sound.
Okay, here we go. Let's zoom in here. Oops. Zoom in. Zoom. Hendo Reacts.
Link number 1.
Facebook. Where would he got here?
All right, what have we got?
Adam Shell. At Hiker organising the Boss and the Brewer Adam beer. The date is locked in for October brewing. Hey, that's coming up.
Is this true?
And will be available when it's ready. I pulled a few strings and it's barreled into one of their JD barrels, yes, and a nod to Hendo's other guilty pleasure. Not that one, the other will be an empty beer. What a fucking champion.
Is this true?
It would appear so. Adam Shell has been spending a lot of time at Hiker.
Okay.
And it kind of makes sense that he would go and organise the Adam beer. Well, he is an Adam, by the way.
Well, of course. That's the whole point.
So I think that totally makes sense.
That is very cool. Thank you, Adam Shell.
Thank you, Adam Shell.
That's
not that one, the other one.
Thank you, Hiker, if that's true.
Yeah.
If it's not, please let us know, and we can be dead.
True. Let's have a look at link number 2, shall we? Another Facebook link. Is this Boss and the Brewer again? No, Brisbane Beer Barons. Craig Williams from Moffat Beach. Our new mixed 6-pack comes with 16 cans and 19 trophies between them. Humble brag.
By the way, just so you know, before we do every single episode of this, I clicked through at least 10 different Facebook groups just to see if I can find anything funny. Yeah. I found Craig posting this same thing with slightly different words in every single one of those groups.
Oh, dear. Oh, that's so good. There's some great beers, though. Passenger Pale Ale's excellent. Moff Summer Ale's fantastic. I don't know how he does it, but he makes amazing hoppy beer.
That is absurd. 19 trophies in
16 cans. Yes. Yeah. Yep. What a humble brag, but gotta love him, old Craig.
Chill out on the posting in 1,000 groups, but yeah, amazing result.
All right, let's have a look at this one. Oh, I don't know if I'm in this one. Beer Threaders. Am I in Beer Threaders? Oh, BT Underground. I'm in BT Underground. Excellent. Here we go. Oh, it's the Thong one. So Macro Lager, bought these from a grocery store, doesn't care. Hazy IPA, only cares about one repetitive style, has shared custody. So true of hazy IPA drinkers. Saison, Rustic, Bugs, Black Souls, No Style Rules, Farmhouse, Chaotic. Stouts, written in crayon, explosive stouts here. West Coast IPA has Golden Doodle, Unsolicited Travel Stories, Parents Paid Down on the House. Explosive Fruited Berliner for children only, not for out of the house, has given up Crave's applesauce packets. Yeah.
Right. So I want to ask you legitimately, what is your choice of open footwear? Actually, what you wear. Not based on the beer, but what do you actually, if you have to go out and choose fast footwear, what do you choose? What have you got there? What are you working with?
I'd wear the double pluggers.
So that works perfectly well. The macro
it does work. It's exactly right. Double pluggers.
Yeah. Okay.
Havianas, whatever you call them. You know, but Kmart double pluggers or Big W.
Not that
feeling fancy
Haviana bullshit. You don't fuck with that.
Nah. Yeah.
No.
Well, okay. Big W.
Yeah. Very
cool. Okay, next one. It's all Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I do. Go through the Facebook groups. And all of them are just posts from Craig Williams about Moffat. And I avoided those.
What have we got here? Bob Prescott in BT Underground says, this beer is like sisters kissing. You want to look away, but you don't want to miss it. And it's a picture of the Bolter Cerveza in a clear bottle. It's not very PC comment, is it? Not very cool. And I just read it out.
This is why this is called Hendo Reacts.
Yeah, and I'm just going, no. Okay, next. Number 5, more Facebook. What have we got here? Radio Brews News. Newstead Brewing Co. Hard Solo in stock. I still haven't tried it.
Oh, come on.
No, I still haven't tried it.
You got to get into it, dude.
I'm going to try it tomorrow night.
You can't get it.
I'm going to try it tomorrow night. What do you mean you can't get it?
I don't know. They're sold out everywhere. Unless you go to Newstead, apparently.
So, what have we got here? This one. Tradie beer range. Oh, God.
So Tradie's like the kind of the better beer.
Yes.
Challenger.
Ooh. Yeah. There's zero carb lager, extra fresh pale ale, and super crisp tradie lager. It's got written like that. I wonder if that's the pirate. If I should do it with the pirate pronunciation.
Do tradies do? Oh wait, no. Oh no, wait. I was thinking of traveler. Fuck, I actually didn't even realize this is not. Oh, I think
Tradie,
it's
yeah.
traveler.
No, it's tradie, like the
tradie.
fucking deodorant.
Like the undies. Oh, okay.
Like the undies, yeah. So it's undies, deodorant. What else do they do now? Beer, bamboo undies.
Who owns tradie?
Look at this shit. They've got all this stuff. Singlets. They've got singlets.
Tank tops.
Trunks. I'm going to look at the singlets.
Who owns tradie? Is this like a Coles thing or?
I have no idea. No idea who owns tradie. What's the point? But it's for tradies.
I mean, my kid's an aspiring tradie, and he does wear tradie undies, so I guess that works.
There we go. There's nothing on the singlet.
Now
doesn't say tradie on it.
Look too much like Better Beer or Brick Lane? That them Brick Lane
as in Sidewinder,
or
yeah, could be a little bit yeah, it could be a little bit ooh, you know. Oh, beauty. What do we got here? They've got beauty supplies.
Oh, that's a tradie stubby. What's that?
Tradie sunscreen, Man Tough
beer
moisturizer, beer wash, body wash, intense hand repair, charcoal cleanser.
Intense hand.
Funny what happened to just done that?
What happened to the old pissing on your hands thing? Is that
well, you know, back in my day, it would have been blokes don't need moisturizer. VB.
Definitely didn't need fucking beer wash.
No. That's
all right. Okay.
Paint. Oh, there's paint. What if I got Lexavoid? Oh, it's chalkboard paint. $15 for 250 mils paint. Get out.
Could we get a sponsorship from Tradie?
Half. Oh, that's crazy. No.
We can get a sponsorship from Tradie.
No.
Wouldn't it be funny if Brick Lane sued Better Beer and then lost, and then Better Beer sued Tradie?
Yes.
For stealing their design, and then they lost. I mean, that'd be great. We just continue it going forever. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Right. It's going to be weird.
All right. Before we get into 12 questions, we did have a post in our group about voting for the podcast awards, right? The Australian Podcast Awards.
Yes.
And
okay. There's an Australian Podcast Awards.
There is. And I think it was nice that it got posted in our group. And I thought no one in our group's going to vote for that because we're all fucking lazy and it's probably way too hard. So I ignored it. And then I clicked on it today when I was reviewing the group posts, and I thought, fuck it, why not? Why not?
Well, let's send it then.
Have a clicky poo. And I did. It's easy as shit. You click on this link, and I made it even easier by going bostonthebrewer.com /
vote.
You can't get easier than that.
So bostonthebrewer.com / vote.
That's it. And then you get taken this page, cast your vote. You type in. I mean, I could share my screen if you want to. Type in Boston.
No. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, do it.
Our heads come up. Fuck, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. No, too hard. And then you just click it. You put your name in and click submit. That's it.
I can't find us. Well, there we go. The Boston the Brewer.
Yeah. That's
I put my own name in there.
I'm gonna put my name in there.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna put.
Come back.
I'll put Sylvester Aloysius Tarquin Henderson III, Esquire.
Oh, where's it gone? Back. Oh, I think I just broke it. Wait. Oh, wow. Dan Norris. Oh, there we go. I got my other podcast in there. Fuck yeah.
Is what's that? Yarn Solo.
Yarn Solo's in there. Fucking vote for that while you're there. Why not?
How is that going?
Oh, it's we've done 6 episodes. The last one was a good one. Got some good feedback on that, but it's on Friday afternoon at 3:00. It's hard for me to make it. It's hard for the other guys to make it. So when it happens, it happens. But I think we'll do tomorrow. We're kind of skipping every couple of weeks. It's too hard to make it at that time.
Yeah,
it's good. It's
just get on the beers. It's Friday Arvo.
Yeah. But like I pick my kids up, so on week off, it's hard to do, and then when we can do it, we do it. This one's more consistent, and consistency is important.
Anyway, we'll go vote then. It's fucking bostonthebrewer.com / vote.
Please vote. That'd be sick. Imagine if we won an award.
If we get 12 votes.
But Right, and we got one more before 12 questions. This follow up on the
Yes.
felon stout joke.
Oh, the stout joke. Yes, it's the origin of the felon stout joke.
So do you want to click that and fucking explain this to me? Because I still don't get it.
Oh, should I share screen again?
Yep, share your screen.
Rightio. So this is the source of the felon stout gag. It's from Brisbane Beer Barons on the 24th of December, 2022. I hate to be so negative, but I'm actually in shock that felons don't have any dark beers anywhere in capitals. Nothing on tap, nothing in cans or hidden out the back. All I'm left with is some shitty IPA and a, quote, barrel-aged lager, also shit.
Ooh.
I get that, yes, it's summer and stouts porters are a winter drink, but whatever, you'd think they'd at least have a basic stout. Sorry for the rant, but fuck me. Now, I don't think that stout is a winter drink. I don't know where it came from. It must be the same source as low-carb beer, but stout being a winter drink is fucking stupid, in my opinion.
Well, I did start a brewery by launching a stout in Christmas.
Because I would happily,
I'd agree with you.
happily march the fuck down to Finn McCool's down in the Brunswick Street Mall in the Valley and smash pints of Guinness for days. Right now.
Anyway, please explain this fucking thing to me.
Every time someone posted a picture of Felon's crisp lager, they would sort of, it was a bit of an in-joke in Brisbane Beer Barons that it was like, oh, check out this stout. Which I thought was quite funny, but getting to know that the origin of the story, I think, is actually pretty good. So, thank you to Damien Rigby for bringing that to our attention.
And
I don't know if the gag's still going, but
post.
It's kind of interesting nonetheless.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And I noticed that Damien Rigby also blanked out the person's name who posted it.
Yes, no, well, that's respectful because you don't want to bully this person who just was giving their opinion and, you know.
True. Yeah.
But stop it.
Do stouts. It's not all the time.
I just thought they must have some epic stout that we don't, you know.
No, there's no. Well, they do it. They do have an epic stout. I've actually got 2 vintages of the Felon's Imperial Stout in the fridge.
Barrel aged or barrel? Is it barrel aged?
Barrel aged? I don't know. I haven't drunk them yet.
Stop showing your screen because you can't look at 12 questions because that's illegal.
Rightio. Send it.
All right. Well, I hope we've got questions because we fucking don't have much else to talk about this week. All right. We have
12.
Yes. All right. This is what I put because I didn't think we had anything to talk about, which we didn't. I put, is there anything happening in the beer world we should be talking about? We're basically nothing on the docket for tonight's pod. Also, if you've got any questions, hit us up. All right. Paul Metcalf, still trying to understand Courage 6. Dude, listen to this podcast. You'll understand everything. No.
We haven't drunk it yet, but we will.
Well, that's a good point. All right. Should we drink it?
Well, you got to scull this fucking Japanese lager.
Fuck me. All right.
It's not bad lager, that one, eh?
I'm very full. I have not been drinking a lot of beer lately, I'll be honest with you.
How much coffee are you drinking?
Well, I've got coffee at home, so I have one in the morning because I do not do anything without having
coffee. Work coffee at home?
Yeah. And then well, the coffee I posted in the group like months and months ago was Creative, which is the company I bought.
Oh, is that your little hint?
I just didn't say it. Yeah.
Cheeky boy.
That was a little Easter egg. But yeah, and then I get to work and there's a coffee shop right there. So I try to only have 2 at work, so that's maximum 3. But
of course there's a coffee shop at work. Your work is a coffee shop.
Jesus Christ. Right,
let's send this.
Fucking cracking this
Courage 6.
Let's get a photo as well.
We've already got photo. I'm double fisting it.
Yeah, but one just the Courage.
One of you.
No,
okay, you ready?
Courage 6.
Oh, both of us. Okay. Hang on. I've opened the can.
All right, let's fucking send this.
Those fill heights are huge.
All right, so we're answering Paul's question. What is this Courage 6? We're about to answer that right now.
It's also another very bright beer. Maybe because my room's dark, it looks the same color as the lager.
Oh yeah,
But
no, a little bit
is it
more
the same color? My room's dark. I don't want to
malted.
judge it on that basis. All right,
Savor
let's have a look.
malted taste of
And again, brilliant
color.
fucking look at the head retention on this. It's fantastic. Even in my shitty, dirty glass. Mm.
How many standards? 1.2. There you go. That's what you want.
What is it? 4.2?
Yep. Dude, I think every beer we've had is 4.2. Every
1.2 standos. Maybe they did that on purpose.
Every beer is 4.2 we've had tonight.
Which is 1.2 standos.
100%.
We've had 3 1.2 stando drinks.
I'm still somehow fuck-eyed and full.
Well, you're fuck-eyed. I'm ready for my 4th beer at 4.2%. Oh,
nice. Nice. I could smash that.
Not bad.
Dude, these are all, they're
very approachable, very basic beers that are just, sorry, that's probably not the right word. Just quaffable beers. You know what I mean?
Quaffable is just a shit word, but I know what you're saying.
Is it? Yeah,
yeah
just a drinking beer. Which is what you fucking want these days. You just want a fucking drinking beer.
Dude, it's a fishing beer. These are, now that all I do is I drink coffee and then I go at the back and fish.
Fish and drink beer.
I've got the fucking perfect selection of beers here.
Yeah, I'm coming over to go fishing.
Pacific Haze 4.2.
Yeah.
I've got a fucking Shory. I can watch the shore break out the front 4.2.
Yep.
And I got the Courage 6 4.2. It's fucking life's good.
I want to come over and fish.
100%. Come over.
Yeah.
When are you coming?
Next couple of weeks, I suppose.
Yeah.
When you don't have the kids.
Yeah, come down. I got them week on, week off. So fucking actually after next week, I'll have 2 weeks off, I think. Although I don't want to be away from them for 2 weeks. So they'll still come. But yeah, the kids are chill as they fucking just hang out. They fish as well. We never catch a lot of fish, but that's fine. Whatever.
It's not about the fish you catch. It's about the process of fishing.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
You just sit there and you contemplate life. You'd probably connect more with your kids fishing than you would like doing anything else. It's great.
Yeah, Will actually loves fishing. It's like he's the other day he's like, Dad, I fucking love it. He didn't say fuck because he's like fucking 12, but he goes, I love living here. We can just fish whenever we want. We just go outside and just fish. I'm like, yeah, it is sick.
Good on you. Yeah, that was the best thing about growing up on the Gold Coast because you could just fish whenever you wanted to.
It is cool. All right. So Paul Metcalf still trying to understand courage. We cleared it up, I think, but he had some comments.
Yes.
Reason for name, aesthetic and messaging are confusing. Oh, there's other comments. Whatever. Just fucking drink it. We just did.
Just drink it.
Right. Sean Astor, Mighty Craft share price update and speculations. What's the share price at?
Yeah, what do we got?
It was what's that? 3 cents, wasn't it, last week? Or 2.8 cents? Well, it's the same. So we're sitting at $9.5 million market cap. I mean, not much change from last week. It's shit house, but they own a big chunk of better beer, so there's hope. And the new CEO seems to know his shit, and he's speaking the truth for the first time ever. So
yeah.
This could be the turnaround point. You never know.
Could be.
Where in the world will Hendo be saying "fuck's sake" from this week? That's a good point. You've been traveling.
That's fuck's sake. Now I'm getting tradie fucking Facebook ads.
Oh no.
Like, yeah, that's a great question. So I've actually wrapped up all my travel for the time being. And I'm really just very happy to just be at home. Like I spent most of last weekend at home just reconnecting with my beautifully painted Lexicon Half house. And a bit of a quiet evening tomorrow night. And my niece and her partner, their birthdays around the same time, and so they're going out a 23rd birthday, so on Saturday night. So I'm judging beer on Saturday at Ballistic for QABC, and then going into the Valley, and I'm going to drink piss with my early 20s nieces and nephews and shit.
Do they do that stuff or not really?
What's that?
Drink piss?
No. They're the pingers.
Yeah. Well, you can bond over that. You're all good then. Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
All
No,
right.
so they're just gonna hang out and I'll have a couple of beers and that sort of thing. So don't expect to have a big one. What I would actually like to do on Sunday morning is go take the motorbike out for a ride, because
I do that.
it's been ages. It's been since fucking nearly July or something like that I've been able to go out on the weekend for a Sunday ride. So, and the VFR, took the VFR out this week just for a ride around town, but just to go and take it out for a nice country ride and all that sort of stuff. You know, the funny thing about owning a bike with a fairing again is you've got to wash it.
Yeah, that's all right. It's tiny.
Yeah, got to wash it.
Easy. Put it out the front, fucking slide it down the driveway and just...
Oh, there's a hose out the front. It's fine.
Get your hose out and just show off washing your piece out the front. Everyone's going to love it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's fine.
Awesome. All right. Sean Astle, last question. How's coffee life? Any parallels to beer world, or are you intentionally trying to keep the two separated? I'm not intentionally trying to do anything.
They are separated.
It is, yeah. It is funny that I was at work the other day and Scott, the coffee roaster, comes up and he's like, brings up this box and he's like, this came for you. He puts the box down. It's a fucking carton of Revel beer. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks, that's cool. And then literally a day later, he's like, some guy just rocked up. He rocks up with this. He must have just rocked up. Was it Adsy? Person with it. Possibly. I was actually there, but he didn't come in. He just gave it to Scott.
Scott, the coffee roaster.
Yeah, and then he puts this on my desk. He's going, "You got this," and it's literally like you can't pretend it's something else. It's a fucking bag with 4 different beers in it.
Yeah, sick.
So yeah, I had to be like, sometimes I do a beer podcast. Why I still do the podcast? I mean, there's no commercial benefit, is there? But
there never was, mate.
That's a good point.
There never was. All we get is the occasional free beer, and now we're about to get our first free singlet.
Oh my god! No, well, we had a free shirt too, and I cut the sleeves off my shirt. So, in all fairness to Paul Metcalf, we have already had a free cutoff.
Yes.
But yeah, coffee life is good. I'm liking it. It's been a good couple of weeks. A lot in common with beer.
Oh really? Like what?
Oh man, just so many things. Like, if you think you've got a business, right? Like you've had businesses before.
Sure.
Some things are just 100% new, right? Like the stuff you're doing with Taki Moore. I'm sure a lot of that stuff. Like you're pretty, you're onto technology. It's not like daunting to you, but it's all new, right? Like when you started doing the consulting thing, the online stuff, the webinars, all that shit is new. And then there's other stuff that's just natural to you. Like the other day when we asked you for the recipe for the beer and you just rattled it off.
Yes.
So it's cool. Like the new stuff with coffee is like learning different things about how it works, how cafes work, how regularly they order, just how the industry works, how positive the industry is, that kind of stuff is all new, but so many things are the same. We've got sales reps, we've got a manufacturing process, we've got inventory, we've got,
what's the name of the...
We've got supplier terms, we've got staff, all that shit.
All same shit,
distribution, delivery, all that shit is the same.
Is there a coffee industry association?
There's the mice thing that was on, and then there's the bean scene, and there's
bean scene,
all of that industry stuff, which is cool. But yeah, it's cool. It's a cool industry so far, so good. Oh, I got invited to a cupping.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, and I got invited to some other event at a coffee place. Oh, next week I'm going on a coffee podcast. My first fucking coffee podcast.
Yes.
Shout out to Willie.
Do you know who you need to meet? Is the editor of Bean Scene magazine, Sarah Baker.
Yeah,
she's lovely.
Okay. All right, mate of yours.
I haven't seen her in years, but I just for a few weeks was hanging out with her just through a mutual friend group and stuff like that, and she was lovely.
When I meet her, is it appropriate to make a joke about baking versus roasting, or is that's
you do you, mate?
It's right there. I mean,
you do you.
Make it. All right.
It was around the time when Milk and Two Sugars came out and that sort of thing, and it was like, and so that's how I met her. I met her when because we did that Milk and Two Sugars through Axel Coffee Roasters.
Yes, I didn't get to them, but I saw one of their cars. They've got a lot of.
Oh, they're good. Yeah, they're out at Richmond Way and that sort of thing. And that's how I met her, because she interviewed me and Dave Macon from Axel Coffee Roasters about Milk and Two Sugars, and then sort of just she knew, I think it was like Tiff Waldron and that sort of thing, was hanging out with at the time, and that's how we sort of end up going out for a few nights out and that sort of thing. So yeah, lovely lady.
Yeah, well, fucking send us an intro, dude. Melbourne have got some unbelievable coffee places. It was my trip was more of a coffee trip than a beer trip, but yeah. Okay, Luke Miller, crafted beer festival. Will it be hot or not? Oh, like temperature hot?
I think it'll be hot. I've never been, but go.
It's pretty fucking warm at the moment, eh? It's pretty crazy. What are we working with? Let's have a look. Saturday, dude, you can't ask more than that. Sunny, maximum of 23.
Ah, man, that's good.
Dude, Saturday is going to be insane. It's going to be the best way you can possibly spend Saturday. Go to Crafted.
Yeah.
You'll be loving life.
Shit, yeah.
All right. Craig Maiden tags Crafted Beer Festival. And that's his question. Oh,
everyone's.
That's it. He's saying things we should talk about. And yes, we did.
Yep.
All right. Paul Metcalf. Anyone know of any coffee suppliers offering the 12 discount codes for bean purchases? That's it. That's a good call. You know of anyone, Hendo?
Nah.
I should send some out, shouldn't I?
What, beans?
Yeah, just some mates rates, or just some random acts of beaniness.
Well, that's what you should do. You know what you should do? Send some beans to Adam Shell so he can do it on his podcast.
Yeah, bean review.
Well, no, and you could just call it Aussie Coffee Voyage.
Okay. You really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Just flip the whole thing on its fucking head. Just to Aussie Coffee Voyage.
Sure.
Imagine Anzi, like, he's got energy already. Imagine like pumping him full of coffee and he's bouncing off the fucking walls.
Oh, yeah. I just don't want to, like, you don't like buy a business and then walk in and just start taking shit away and giving it away to people. So I'm just trying to be it's been there for 20 years. I don't want to come in and be an arsehole.
Yeah, of course.
But, yeah, there'll be some discounted beans for sure, but give me some time. Jesus. All right. Although
you haven't been running it a couple of weeks, so
yeah, but he did give us cut off shirts for free, and we didn't even ask for those. So he probably should get free beans, in fairness.
Absolutely.
All right. Robert Townsend, Boys Weekend in Melbourne. What are your must-visit breweries? Oh, well, you got to start at Stomping Ground. That's the
you do.
No-brainer. You got to get there as the roller doors going up.
That is correct.
Where do you go from there, Hendo?
I would probably, or should we do a top 5 breweries in Melbourne?
Or why don't you say one and then I'll say another one, and then I'll run out and then you can say the rest.
Yeah. I would say that Co-Conspirators should be on your list.
Okay. See, Co-Conspirators is a good one to do on the way out towards the airport.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Yes.
Hop Nation. I think Hop Nation have just got a new tap room.
Yes.
So awesome brewery, great location.
Yep.
New tap room, best beers you can get. No brainer.
Yep.
Your turn. That's 2. Oh, that's 4.
Have we said Stompo?
We started Stomping Ground. Yeah, if you're going to start at Stomping Ground, you may as well walk around the corner to like Bodrigi or any of those other ones in that.
Yeah, Bodrigi's pretty good. And we're talking stuff that's pretty central.
It's a big city. We'll fucking see what happens. We'll spread our wings.
Yeah.
Dude, one of the coolest breweries I went to in Melbourne was, sorry, I just totally took yours.
Go on.
was
Take
Three
it.
Ravens.
Three Ravens is excellent.
That was a good time.
I'd probably, well, if you're going to be up at Three Ravens, around the corner is Moondog World.
Exactly.
And that's certainly worth a look if you like a brewery with a lagoon with your brewery.
Yeah. Oh, who doesn't?
And what else? Oh look, man. I'm just going to pull up a map, I think.
You know what we should have done was we should have. I mean, you have to. I personally have to go to Stomping Ground. The first thing I do when I go to Melbourne, generally, as a general rule, but you could flip things on its head because Stomping Ground have a brewery at the airport, which I did go to as well.
Yes.
And you could, we're going to do it in order. You could go Co-Conspirators, Brewdog, Stomping Ground, and you hit 3 on the way to the airport.
Yes.
And then
yeah,
the others.
Moondog OG in Richmond's pretty good, and then you've got that's always pretty good, and then you're not far away from Mountain Goat. Burnley Brewing's not far away if you're out west. That's pretty good. Let's keep it into the inner north sort of thing. Fitzroy, Molly Rose, the Mill Brewery.
Oh yeah,
Molly Rose,
so
the Mill.
you can walk
and then up Smith Street, you've got Fixation, you've got Craft and Co. That sort of thing.
They're all in Collingwood, aren't they? So Molly Rose.
They're all in Collingwood. If you go to Collingwood, you can go to there's like in that area between Victoria Avenue and what is it, Alexandra Parade, and between Brunswick Street and Hoddle Street, that square there's a shitload of. I'd just spend the whole time there, just chilling with bars and pubs and food and.
Pubs as well, don't they?
Yeah, there's like Smokehouse, the Bonton, and hey,
just don't leave Collingwood.
Don't leave Collingwood, and you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
You can go up to what's that burger place we went to? Oh, the Marquis of Lawn. That's such a good pub too.
Where's Park Hotel? That's Abbotsford. That's like
yeah. That's near Brodriggy sort of thing.
Mm. So you can do all of that in basically walking distance, pretty much.
Yeah, the whole thing's just fucking walkable. Like it's just the best part. And the Napier Hotel is such a good hotel as well. You can go to Naked for Satan. That's pretty good. And if you like Pinchos, you know Pinchos?
No.
Oh my God, it's just heaps. I'm just looking at all of the places to eat and drink, and it's amazing. Proud Mary coffee's pretty good, mate.
Yeah, I know. You know, we went to this place because I was kind of looking for coffee places on the way through Brunswick. I didn't mention this one.
Oh, there's a Proud Mary up there.
There's a Proud Mary. I went past an Axel roasting car. Then we walked past this Code Black coffee, which got my attention.
Oh, that's amazing, that place.
Black Ops and Code Red, you know?
Yes.
That place is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking thousands of people there.
What are they doing that you're not? That's what you need to create. You need to create that coffee culture on the Gold Coast.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, we're not that level. But yeah, that's okay. We'll get there. So that place is very cool. I hope we answered the questions about the brewery. So you can't
I hope so.
Again, you can't go wrong, really.
Just have fun.
Yeah. All right. Kat Nelda, I'm drinking 1 after 3 sober nights. What a milestone. Well, it's not even a question or a topic. Brilliant. Right. Well, that's good. I think that's good. I mean, I'm the same, really. I haven't drunk since Monday, and I'm not drinking 1 though. I'm drinking 1 standard.
Well, we've had 3.
I know, but 1 at a time.
I'm at that point, right, as we roll into Friday, and I look at my my booze cabinet, and there's not quite enough Jack Daniels to get through the weekend.
How much are you working with?
About a quarter of a bottle.
What's your process for Jack Daniels at home? Like what do you from when you feel like having one to when you're finally drinking one? Give me the whole process, start to finish.
Well, I'll get some ice.
So you might.
Oh, no, wait.
When you start thinking about it, You're like, you see it on the shelf? Is that what's?
No, it's in the kitchen.
Okay.
So it's like a little thought that starts in my mind, and I go, "Is wouldn't mind a Jack Daniels."
Okay. Are you mowing the lawn at this point? What are you doing?
No, I don't. I live in an apartment, man. I don't have a fucking lawn.
Are you working on the scooter? What's happening?
No. I'm probably sitting, either playing some PlayStation or watching YouTube or something like that.
All right, I'm just trying to paint a picture.
And yeah, that's fine. And I'm going, just wouldn't mind Jack Daniels. Probably had a couple of beers, and I'm like, switch it up, mate. Let's go. And so I'll get a Jack Daniels, and I'll pour, about yay much into the glass, then throw in some ice, and then
what sort of glass?
Tall glass.
No.
It's really funny. When I go out to a bar, I'll drink Jack Daniels in a short, and when I'm at home, I drink it in a tall glass.
Like that kind of glass? What do you mean a tall glass?
Yeah, this is a tall glass, yeah.
You drink it out of that?
No, not that, but I have glasses that are slightly smaller than this that are tall glasses.
Really? Okay.
But at a bar, I'll drink a short.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's always served in a short glass, isn't it?
Yeah. I need to go buy some short glasses is what I'm basically saying to myself right now.
You don't have them.
I've got one really dirty one.
Well, that's not a surprise. Okay, all right. So
I tried to and even after I did the Adam Shell fucking technique of cleaning glasses, it's still fucked. It's game over for that glass.
Put too much milk in it. It's fucking dead.
Probably. And I have no jiggers.
Let's just go back to your process.
Do you even know what one is, mate? Do you know what a jigger is? You fucking
Jigger what? Jigger who?
A jigger.
Please tell me.
It's something you pour your spirit. When you go to the pub and you say, I'll have a Jack Daniels and Coke, and they pour the Jack Daniels in.
No, I don't know that. I've never done that ever, and I never will.
You have ordered spirits at a bar before, haven't you?
Cocktails?
Sure, that's fine. Okay. But you do know that when they pour spirits, they do a measured serve for RSA, then they pour it into the thing. That's a jigger.
I got one of those.
Then fuck, I don't. I need a jigger.
Yeah, but I think those things are dodgy because Erin, right, when we moved in together, she's got one of those things. It's got two sides to it, right?
Yeah, 15 and 30 mil.
That's what I thought.
Right.
That makes perfect sense. And then we had a couple of margaritas, and then I was fuck-eyed. And I was like, how much fucking alcohol are you putting in these things? And I measured it next to an actual 30 mil like glass. And there was way more than 30 mils in the big one. It's like 45. And it was like 25 in the little one. And the whole time she just like, this is a fucking shot. This is a shot. It's bullshit. It's a scam.
Excellent. Is it a scam at the pub or was it a scam at home because Aaron got you fucked up?
Well, I mean, someone's lying is all I'm saying. Okay. There's some dishonesty somewhere.
Well, the official serving size for a one standard drink of 40% spirits is 30 mils. Exactly.
Not in this fucking thing. Not in this jigger.
Well, that's a Jagger.
It's a Jagger. But I mean, is anyone actually measuring it? Like you could be in the pub, you're getting 30, but when you get to have it home, it could be 3 times that. You wouldn't.
True.
Anyway, let's keep going. So you put the jigger in your thing, your tall thing. Then what?
No, I don't have a jigger, so I don't jigger.
Oh, you free pour?
Yeah.
Wow. See, that's why. So how do you even know?
You don't. That's the best part.
Okay. And then where you putting Coke in there, like
but then some ice, and then sort of 3/4 fill the glass with Coke Zero.
And you got small bottles of that, or you got a 2-liter thing?
I use the so more often than not, it's the mini cans.
Oh yeah,
because one of those will do 2 drinks for me.
Okay. Wow. So you're really filling that thing up with Jack, aren't you?
No, not. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's good. It's good to get inside the process. That's good. That's good content for our listeners.
You got to tell. I mean, the way to tell is if you can see through it. That's enough Jack.
Okay.
If it looks like straight Jack, that's enough Jack.
Okay. You heard it here first, Boss and the Brewer coming at you with all of the fucking coaching.
Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, of course.
It's Thursday evening.
Jack Daniels advice.
Cheers, mate. I'm gonna fucking sip a bit of Courage 6 and do some editing.
I might have a Jack Daniels because that way I get to the point of past the point of no return where I'm obliged to go and buy another bottle of Jack Daniels tomorrow.
Oh, I mean, I support this.
Yeah, awesome.
Cheers,
catch you next week.
Happy work, mate.
Cheers.
Oh, and please vote if you're still listening. I mean, if you're still listening at this point, you fucking vote.
You win a prize. You win a single.
Is anyone listening all the way?
I don't even know.
We're talking right now.
Join the Facebook group.
How about this? If you are listening to this point now and you hear what I'm saying right now,
yes,
go into our Facebook group this week and post a thing saying, "I heard what you said and I still didn't fucking."
No, we need a secret word.
Chameleon. Yeah. Post chameleon. Wait, vote first and then post.
And then post
BostonBrewer.com/vote. Go on to the votes. Go in the group.
Chameleon.
No contact.
Post a picture of a fucking chameleon. That'll be even better.
So much better. Or any animal that changes its appearance.
Yeah, no, chameleon. That's chameleon. That's it.
Oh, fucking let's get weird. You know, barramundi changes sex. Like when it gets older, it becomes a female.
What?
Yeah. It starts as a dude and then becomes a woman. But it's like all the young people in 2023. It's what we do now. Anyway, all right, let's cut this thing off.
See you next week.
Yes, 12. See you, mate.